the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Lions and the Thunderbirds, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and our home team. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Parker, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them. The crowd is alive and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year, and off we go on EA Sports. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, they'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw on the move is caught. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
A run on 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Thunderbirds will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll run with Shipley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. This one intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down is right.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig?
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. The Thunderbirds offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Going up top. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. It's a touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Thunderbirds will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So after 1. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Thunderbirds offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. On gain of 12. 1st down, 20.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now this time they'll look to... And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Thunderbirds offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. 3rd and long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. On the ground, this is Shipley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. action. Here's Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Thunderbirds add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Thunderbirds 28, Lions 10.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here in the NFC. A 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Whoa. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the 1st down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quick.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Thunderbirds will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin with a zone read. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Alexander's pass completes to Jameson Williams. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will score. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Thunderbirds 42, Lions 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's he will score again. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Thunderbirds will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take
The visitors' offense, and they're... Right away, they'll set up to throw. Next to the big tight end, Laporta.
complete to Sam Laporta. A gain of 11 on the play. And
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to... This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Man in motion is Brown. And he's in. Giammi Brown. Touchdown Thunderbirds. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Daniels. That's down the field and intercepted. And the Lions will take over here just past the 30. to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
A 41-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. A second effort, and he is in. Harson Steele. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 38.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
38-yard line.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Play action. Here's Daniels. He's got it at the 7. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Now it is 1st and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll try to run with Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Thunderbirds are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He gets 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The PAT up and good. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.